beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to The Only One Girl. I keep calling this game The Only Girl, but it's the only one girl, but you know, we're already like 5 episodes in, so you know, it's totally fine for me butchering up this game's name. But we are now gonna do Henry's prologue route, so we're gonna spend time with Henry, and I believe this is where we spend time with Marie, so maybe we might do Marie, if that's the correct choice, I have no idea. I'd like to spend more time with Henry. I feel really comfortable with him, like I can talk about anything. Only problem is, I'd be aimlessly wandering the campus with only a prayer that we bump into each other. But it's a chance I'm willing to take. It was cold, and my blazer wasn't doing much to keep me warm. I wrapped my arms around myself in a feeble attempt not to freeze. Fall hours meant that the sun liked to sleep early and be bipolar about the temperature. Tonight, it decided to be cold. Despite this chill, that was a sample of what winter was going to do. I was out on a mission. My time at this school has truly taught me that whoever is running the universe sure has a good sense of humor. When you think about it, my being here meant my wish was granted, so why not expect certain outcomes? If I'm looking for Henry Ackerman, then I'll probably run right into someone's back.
Oh, jeez.
I looked up to the sky and angrily shook my fist.
Don't make me the clumsy heroine!
Heroin? That's how you pronounce it? Alright. I turned around to apologize to the person, only to find that it's...
You're kidding me.
I'd imagine it'd be more appropriate to apologize in this situation.
Sorry. I'm just... The world is crazy, you know?
Elaborate.
Well, I was actually kinda hoping I'd run into you. And now, here you are!
like magic.
Really now? Disturbingly enough, I was actually hoping the same.
Wow! My heart! Oh my god.
Disturbingly?
Okay, that came off wrong. I just meant it's strange. That's all.
So, it's disturbing we had the same wish, huh?
Let's pretend I didn't use that adjective.
I put my hand to my mouth, not into my mouth. Sorry, that's weird looking. Trying to muffle my laughter. Even the best of us makes errors, right?
Why is it so cold?
A cold breeze had passed through, and I was shivering, hugging myself.
Here, this should help.
Henry walks behind me and takes off my blazer.
Yeah! What are you doing? This makes it worse!
Hold this for a second.
What are you doing? Seemingly ignoring what I just said, I clutched my own blazer in absolute confusion to what the point of this was. Then suddenly, everything went dark as he was pulling something over my head, followed by my blazer being pulled out of my hands. Once I popped my head out, I felt a lot warmer and saw Henry standing there without a jacket. My blazer was draped over his shoulder as he quickly glanced me over. Oh,
That's
he's
made
so
from a warmer material than the one you were wearing. A bit thicker as well.
Oh, you're so precious. Everyone's so beautiful in this game. Knowing what a thin and breathable material that the uniform shirts we wore underneath the blazers were, I promptly asked.
But won't you be cold?
Perhaps, but that doesn't matter.
Wow, you're such a Prince Charming.
You're way too nice for your own good.
Well, I guess I'll be having this back then.
No, I appreciate it. Really, I do.
Let's go back inside the building. Once my acceptance of the kind gesture was secured, I promptly followed him around. By that, I mean we took a long walk together around the campus perimeter. In the cold. I'm still a bit, I don't know, amazed? Or... I don't really know how I feel about it, but it's kind of cool we were both thinking about each other. It is cute. To be honest, I was afraid that I annoyed the hell out of him, but I turned out to be wrong. He's easy to talk to, which, knowing me, means unfortunate random spiels will assault his eardrums. But oddly, I don't think he minds. He better not mind. Psh. Right. Oh, okay.
Oh, hey! Aren't you from another country?
You know what? I'm not exactly sure. Is England another country?
Oh, and he's sarcastic on top of it. Oops, sorry.
That was a rhetorical question.
Oh, so it was. I must have been confused by the sentence's rather direct structuring.
He's making fun of me. Quit smiling.
Well, but it still wasn't really meant to be answered, because I wasn't finished yet.
Why is he still smiling? Does he enjoy messing with me?
Sorry. Please, do go on.
I pout, causing my cheeks to noticeably puff up.
I just wanted to ask you if you had...
Any British sweets? My apologies, but I do not.
Stop being so perceptive!
Considering you asked me that rhetorical question with such bright and happy eyes, your desire was quite clear.
Damn it.
You've probably tried some already, I'm sure. In fact, haven't I sent you some before?
What are you talking about?
Wait, when was this? I don't remember you offering me any.
I could have sworn I...
Trust me, I would have remembered somebody giving me candy.
Wait, is this game gonna make us like, well, obviously not right now because this is a demo, but is it gonna have some way or shape or form where we met Henry when we were little before he like left to go to England and then now he's back in Japan? Am I in Japan? Henry leans back against the fence, running his finger through his hair.
Right. Must have been someone else then.
The game's totally doing that. Beginning of November. Is this? Yes, I can. Thanksgiving week, Monday. School seemed quite barren today. Not many students were wandering around the campus. Most people had already left on Saturday or Sunday. Today, a few more are getting their bags ready to spend a nice week with their families. Zach is going to Hong Kong to visit his grandparents on his father's side. He didn't seem too happy about it, though.
They're your typical strict Chinese parents. Because of that, my father swore not to be that way to us. My siblings do better than I do in school, so...
They can't be that bad.
It's not fun being scolded when you try so hard.
It's not.
Maybe they've changed. I mean, when's the last time you've seen them?
About 4 years ago.
Fret so much about it, Zach. Besides, you get to go to Hong Kong! That's kinda cool, right?
Maybe?
I guess so. Would you like me to bring something back?
Yes. Plushies, please.
You don't have...
But I insist, my lady. I'll be sure to bring you something lovely to complement your own loveliness.
Aw. Despite how cheesy that sounded, I admit I admit to my lips forming into a huge grin. Gripping the handle of his luggage, he waved goodbye as he headed toward a pretty fancy car. Oh my gosh! As a Tori and his little sister, they live only a couple towns away, and of course they went home to see their families. They were escorted by their driver into a nice-looking limo. I know a lot of these families here are rich, but I guess it was hard to picture those two in particular living that kind of lifestyle. I can't skip, even though we've read this before.
Well, barely anyone's left, so you should be safe from seeing unwanted things in the bathroom for a while.
Thanks, Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah, try not to break your leg while we're gone.
Already broken, you're out.
It's not like you being here or not will determine my safety.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
No.
Huh?
Brother, you're holding up the driver!
Sorry you had to be stuck here for the holidays.
It's okay. I mean, I've gotten used to it now.
Still, have a good one anyway.
I watched him drive off, feeling a bit envious. But it's nice if no Tori feels bad for me. As far as Emmett, I'm not sure when he left, but I'm guessing he's gone, as I hadn't seen him around all day. By dinner time, I debated with myself whether to go to the vending machine or not. Vending machine, because that's where, his face will be. I have a little money left over from my allowance, so I guess I could buy some snacks. While usually I would be in a run, I was walking slowly, only to sigh in disappointment that once again the machine was out of order.
People suck around here.
The drink machine right next to it was still working and oh my gosh, still in working order, so not to leave empty-handed, I opted for a bottle of soda.
Sebby?
Startled, I spun around in a jolt. Henry, to find Henry standing there.
I'm surprised to see you're still here.
Oh, well, I'm kinda...
I lean up against the machine, staring down at my feet.
Looks like I'm staying at school again.
Again?
Oh, just... My family's a few states away, and it's kinda costly to drive all the way here, so...
Wouldn't going by plane be a better option?
If you had the money?
No. We don't have that kind of money.
Oh, that's right. My apologies.
It's no big deal. I'm totally okay. I'm kinda used to it by now, so...
Okay. I'm sorry, but you're not convincing me.
I flinched when he said that, balling my hand into a fist.
Why do you care, anyway?
I don't actually. I'm just a sadistic arsehole who enjoys messing with people's emotions. Are you
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Henry.
Are you seriously asking me this? Maybe I care because you are my friend?
Ah, the word friend hurts my heart.
You consider me your friend?
Yeah, I do. Not sure if the feeling is mutual, however.
Oh, no. Feelings mutual. Kind of.
Of course I think of you as a friend, too. It's just... you had better things to worry about.
You are really underestimating your worth to me, I'm afraid.
Oh, worth to you?
Doesn't mean I should destroy your holiday on account of me.
This is a national holiday, and I'm not from here, so no worries there.
Still, they gave us a week off. I'm surprised you wouldn't take the opportunity to see your family at least.
A trip back home for only a week is not a necessary expense to my aunt, unless it's of dire importance. And since my parents can't afford it, I'm pretty much stuck here till summer break.
Oh, they can't afford it either?
Oh, well, that sucks. Wait a minute. If your parents can't afford...
I may not be on scholarship, but I'm certainly not wealthy either. Everything's being paid for by my aunt.
Oh.
Wow! That's one generous aunt. You're quite lucky.
No, I'm sure she has something against him.
My father is her favorite little brother,
Oh.
so she always tends to favor me and my sister rather than our cousins. We're the only ones of the nieces and nephews to become Isley students because of that.
Oh.
You can probably imagine the bit of jealousy there.
Yeah.
Not hard to picture at all. And wait a minute, you have a sister? Why isn't she here with you?
Well, that's kind of a long story. One I'm not in the mood to tell right now.
I wonder what happened. Better change the subject.
Yeah, well, thanks for talking to me. It's helped me feel a little better, at least.
Glad I could be of service then. But, you weren't planning on wasting away in your room all week, were you?
Maybe. Do you have something better?
Well,
Planning to binge watch a ton of anime, then aimlessly grind various maps in an MMO for experience?
Yo, that was basically my life.
You're really starting to freak me out with your accuracy.
I think I know you well enough to put the pieces together, at least.
Are you psychic?
Doesn't sound like much fun to me, to be honest. By yourself, anyway.
I was gonna be like, it's pretty much fun, but not by yourself.
Are you hinting at something?
He totally wants to go on a party quest with us.
I wonder.
I laugh a little.
If you wanted to watch anime and play games with me, you could just say so.
Ah, but being direct about it is not as fun.
But that would make my heart flutter, because you're being direct about it.
You're weird.
Look who's talking.
Oh, be quiet.
That may have come out of nowhere, or came out of nowhere, but I'm really glad Henry wants to spend Thanksgiving with me, even if it is a foreign holiday for him. Can't wait for our gaming session and my change to introduce him to the magic world of anime. Henry's Route Prologue 2. We've unlocked Henry's profile. Alright, let's go see. Henry's profile. We didn't get that many... Bro, where are all these locked for? Henry! There you are, Henry Ackerman. 16 years old, 11th grade. The nicest guy I have ever met on this planet. Seriously, he's super polite and his British accent is so... I never make that noise. Okay. On top of that, his surname is Ackerman. That must mean he's a secret badass. I used to think he was simply as Sadako, whoever, would put it, made of niceness, but I couldn't have been more wrong. His persona is deceptive. This guy is freaking sarcastic, and he likes to seize every opportunity to tease me or be a smartass. On top of that, he can really be awkward sometimes, matched out only by yours truly. Out of everyone, he's the easiest for me to talk to, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's like we are meant to be, or he's just the boy version of us. You know? When you make that best friend that's the opposite sex, and they're just like you, but a different gender. Meant to be best friends. But anyway, next route is gonna be Zach's route. I felt like Henry was short, but it is 15 minutes, so maybe it's not too short. I feel like they're gonna make Henry's route where it's like your long lost childhood friend of some sort, or maybe he had someone like, what's her name? Crap, is her name Sarah? No, that's a different game. No, wait, that's this game. I played. This is the only problem when you play too many games at once. You don't know who's who anymore. But I feel like maybe he had a friend like Sarah one time, and he's having memories of her, and they're kind of like confusing him in a way. Or maybe he is her long lost childhood friend. Who knows? Who knows? But we're gonna be playing Zach next. And it seems like we're already in the corner of this picture of Zach, because he's a flirtatious person. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.